Hiya, Carly. How you doing, Flower? Are you okay? Everything going smoothly for you? I hope so, anyway. Nice to see you, ducks. Are you going to join us in quiz? It's a daft quiz, you can cheat. It's just for fun, it's not. I'm not bad. I've I've got a few things going on, you know. I'm having investigations for, and this and other, but I don't know much about it yet till they've done with me poking and prodding. But yeah, I mean, at my age, things start, you know, going a little bit wonky, shall we say. So, but not too worried at the minute about anything. I'm just looking forward to when's your due date? Claire's not forgot, by the way. She mentioned it to me the other day, and I'm seeing her tomorrow, so I'll find out. Oh, did you? Is she okay? I bet she's missing you all. How did you wangle that one? August 17th. I'm writing that down. Carly. August 17th. Get that on my calendar, missus. Hiya, Lease. How you doing, chick? Not staying all right, Ducky. I know you're not been very well. Oh, yeah, we will. We'll chat at least when you're feeling a bit better, ducks. Yeah, and hello, Percy. How you doing, duck? And when you've got to take some time to grieve for your dad, duck, and help your mum. So I shouldn't worry about anybody else and crafting while that's all, gone quiet again. There's no worse, not when you're not very well as well, you know what I mean? Bless you, I don't blame you. Oh, did you demand though? Were it your dad or were it? It's not your dad, is it? Were it Simon or were it the new woman? Yeah, I think, yeah, you try and keep seeing her a bit because she really needs you, a sister's around her, in her life. It's no good them cutting you off because it don't work. It's not going to work for Layla at all. Tell her and Annie thinking about her when you see her again. I think often. I talk to your mum a lot, and I'm sure sometimes she's answering me. Bless her. Bloody hell. Oh, that's fine. We don't mind that at all, Lise. Hiya, Dee. How you doing? Oh, bless her. I do, I think about her a lot, especially with situation being like it's been, we've not been able to see her. You know, it worries me a little bit, but I'm right glad you've managed to get to see her. That's really good. Are you, dear? Are you, I must admit, I've had a bit of a day today for some reason. I don't know why, because I've not done out. I've not done a darn thing, if I'm honest, today. I just felt really, I felt tired. Mind you, I woke up at 5:15 this morning. Time did I get my head down? I was doing a crossword in bed for ages because I weren't tired. I think about 2 o'clock. An hour awake at 5:15. Oh, yes, please, Carly, do that for me. Bless her heart. Oh, she must be missing you all. It can't be easy for her, bless her. You know. The thing is, what is done, especially with Cassidy, is illegal. That I can tell you. You know, it is illegal what is done. And he can actually be prosecuted. So if ever you want to go, you know, bullets in your gun, social services about that. just giving you some tips. Do they? Oh, God. Oh, crikey, has he got your COVID off you, Lise? I've got Prime. I like to watch Prime. I watch Prime movies when I'm having a, you know, a lazy one. Although I'm watching a young woman in America doing dumpster diving, and I'm not kidding. It's amazing stuff, you know. And they do it for charity, so it's fantastic what they do. Did it? Oh, you're starting to feel it. Oh, yeah, you'll get fed up though. You'll think you're wanting a football. Oh, she'll be playing netball before you get her in your arms. Oh, yeah, at the same time. I wouldn't have thought you'd get it again, Lise, that quick. He's probably never actually got over it first lot, you know. It does take a lot of, it takes a lot out of you. I mean, I've had it, I reckon I've had it 3 times. The last time was when I come out of hospital after I had me, you know, this trouble with my hand and that. And that was worst one for me, really bad. It really was. And then I've been okay since. I've had all my jabs. But, I mean, they're suing that Pfizer company, aren't they? Because they didn't do any testing. But as far as I was aware, it was actually, we were told that it hadn't been tested, but they knew it was safe because of what it had been made up from. I don't understand it all. It does make it real, doesn't it? I bless you. I'm going to start sewing, Carly. I've got some ideas in my head and I'm going to be doing some sewing. Yeah. Well, don't forget, Claire is going to sort that. Well, Glenn's going to bring it over from this woman, this person that Claire knows. And as soon as she gets that, and we'll be popping over, so I'll be needing I'll be needing your address and what have you. I know, Percy, you just can't, can you? But they are saying that there's a lawsuit going on for Pfizer injections. So I don't know, because they've not been tested. But I didn't think any of them had. They'd not had time to test them, had they? Johnson's baby oil, you can't go wrong. Johnson's baby lotion. For sore bottoms, it's Sudocrem. Hi, hello. I got my last lot in hospital, Lou, if I'm honest. Yeah, she's having a little girl. Have you picked any names? Have you got a name in mind? What are you going to call her? There's such a lot of things to think about when you get your first, especially with your first baby. You've got that many things going around in your head. Oh, what am I going to do? What do I need for that? What do I want for other? And yeah. Esme. Oh, wow. Yeah. Esme. Oh, that's a lovely name. Oh, Esme. I'm writing that on a piece of paper. Esme. Oh, that's lovely. All right. I approve of that. It is. It's a lovely name, isn't it? Oh, I bet you're so excited. I know I am, and it's not mine. I've got this thing. I love babies. I mean, we do. Most women do. There's not many women that don't. Yeah, I noticed that, though. I noticed that. Yeah, that's lovely. And she knows she's watching you. She's looking down on you, though, and smiling. She is. But it's surprising. It seems to drag, but then all at once it's here. Your time, and then you're like running around. Have your suitcase ready? Your bag at least. Packed. I think I packed my bag for hospital about a month and a half before I was due with Claire. More or less much the same with Daniel, but about a month and a half with Claire. Oh, don't worry about it, Lou. It's fine, don't we? I mean, life goes on. There's other people got to do other things. I don't, it will soon come round. It will. I want one of them there thingies that you do, Dee, as well, please. I'll message you anyway on Facebook. If you're up to it, that is, if you're up to it. But yeah, August 17th. Oh. Oh, dear, bless you. Yeah, it is. It's the best feeling. It really is. And now we're having Claire, my first one. All I wanted was bloody Mackison. I drunk no end of Mackison. And weeks before she was due, I was leaking. Yeah, I want one of them dear things that you make, Dee, please. And as a messenger on Facebook. But Claire's knows a lady, I think it's somebody's that works with Glenn. And she's got all the baby stuff and it's all really well looked after. And she says she can have all that. So, but Claire's just come back from being away. So they're going to hopefully go and fetch it and then we're going to take it through for her and deliver it. And anything that you don't want, then you can either get at charity shop or, you know, whatever. Oh, thanks, Lise. All right, Flower, well, you take it easy. Don't go doing all daft and don't try crafting. Just relax and rest. You know, it's best thing to get better is a lot of sleep and, you know, sleep's the best, really, best treatment, I think, if you can sleep. Take care, sweetheart. Oh, yeah, I would love that. I would love that, Carly. Please, yeah, just, I'd love to see it. Oh, we're on half misser. And I know you do. I know you do. Hiya, Chris. How you doing, Flower? Nice to see you. Trevor said he might try and get in tonight. Whether he does or not, I don't know. We did a live yesterday. Well, I started the live yesterday and my internet was like, ugh. And I thought, we've just bloody changed all internet because of all this new year. And it's as bad as ever. Only for Trevor to point out that I'm running on Wi-Fi. I haven't got my Ethernet running. And we don't know what we're doing wrong. So what we do to change it, we've tried everything. We were at it for ages. And in fact, Mandy ended up having to switch on to live so that I could deal with it. Yeah, he said he'd try and get on tonight. He asked me if I'd started doing me quizzes. I says, I started weeks ago. Every week, Trevor, just about. For last, what, 4, 5, 6 weeks? I don't know how many. So, yeah. Just about everything but, Chris, to be honest. It's not PC. It's on my PC. There's no no television symbol. So in other words, a PC screen with a plug. All I've got is the Wi-Fi fan, as I call it, which is telling it strength of your signal. And when I switch that off, I lose everything. So we know that we're running on Wi-Fi, not on Ethernet. So we don't know what we've done wrong or how we've done it wrong, because everything it says to do on this modem, we've done. But according to what Trevor was trying to set, bless him, I mean, it must be so difficult to talk to a dimwit like me, but he was trying to explain it to me. Oh, and I'm just too dizzy these days to take it all in. But he says he thinks that we've been just running here on internet, on Wi-Fi all the time, including when we were with Sky. So I don't know. I really don't know. I just don't. So tomorrow, I mean, Harry says, well, they're open all weekend. You'd be able to get in touch. I said, I'm not doing it today, Harry. I'm just not. I'd had a day of it yesterday. I'd had enough of it. And so I said, I'm not doing anything today. I'll ring them after Easter holiday. So, because it'll probably be busy anyway. And holidays, you know, people do, don't they? They get panicked if they can't watch this, that, and other. I mean, we do. He does anyway. So I thought, right, I'll ring them tomorrow. They don't, though, Chris. All they do is they post your modem or whatever they call router, and it shows you, it tells you where to stick your, you know, your Ethernet in, and we've done all that. Ethernet's in Ethernet thing. PlusNet plugs in where it says PlusNet, and then we put them in Ethernet things at back of the PC, and all we've got is a Wi-Fi thing up. So when I click on that Wi-Fi to switch it off, I lose it. So Trevor says that is because you're running on Wi-Fi, and when you switch Wi-Fi off, you lose your internet. So he says you're not on Ethernet, you're on actual Wi-Fi. So, and I was just, my brain was fried yesterday. And I was like, oh, God, I can't, it was just like straight over my head. So, and the thing is that I used to know a guy that used to repair PCs, and if you got any issues, he'd come out and sort them. Called him Mike, and he lived in Worksop where we're living now. But I know, I'm going back a few years, but I know he moved, and I don't know his surname, and I don't know where he moved to. So I lost total contact with him. And I just don't know how now to. We haven't got a card for network. It could be all wrong on PC. The thing is with me, Chris, I think I'm one of these. I plug it in where it says whatever it wants. You know, it wants Ethernet in here, and that needs to go to one Ethernet, and we've got 2 Ethernet cables in, because it's got 4 points for Ethernets, so you can run more than one PC. An Ethernet card in PC. It's an all-in-one thing. There's no way you can't get into these, Chris. It's just like a television screen. You can't get actually into it. So, because the thing about this one, which I only really discovered not so long ago, and I've had it a couple of years now, this one, I didn't realise it hasn't got a camera on this. It's supposed to be identical to one I've got in lounge. One in lounge, I've got a camera on it, and it's also got a disk drive in it. This hasn't. This hasn't got a drawer, put your discs in. I have got an Ethernet cable plugged into my PC. That's what we're saying. We didn't. This is why I can't understand it. Hiya, Kev. Here he is. Bless him. Yeah, it was just. We've got an Ethernet cable from the new modem, whatever router, whatever it's called. Oh, God. From router into my PC, one going the other way, because there's, as I said, on the actual router, there's 4 ports for Ethernet. So you can run at least 4 cables or 4 PCs from it. We've got one running to, Harry's got a laptop in lounge, which he actually takes picture across to big television, and he does that. I don't watch telly ever. And I've got an Ethernet cable into my PC in lounge, where I sit in corner. Then we've got an Ethernet cable that runs from that through wall through my conservatory. Harry drilled a hole and brought it through here, and it runs round back of my units on the floor, and then it goes into back of here. Ethernet cable. And then Harry bought a splitter for Ethernet. So it plugs that into the back of my PC here and plugs my Ethernet into it. And he's got another Ethernet. He's trying to run it in there. Oh, you're a granddad. What you got? What you got? Congratulations, Kev. What you got? What are we? Little girl, little boy? Oh, little girl, Freya. Oh, I love that. £5.7. Nice way. Bless her little heart. Oh, you're going to spoil her to death. You are. You're going to spoil her to death. I know you will. Oh, congratulations. And congratulations to Mum and Dad. That'll be you soon, Carly. Oh, bless you. I'm right excited for you. You do, yeah. You need a pipe. Not a hose pipe, though, Kev. Oh, bless. Everybody will just absolutely smother you with love, Carly, when you've got baby. I mean, they'll probably do that anyway now, but you know what I mean? It gets worse. Or better, if you want to call it that. It does. It's just a shame your mum's missing all this. It really is. And I mean, you must miss her something terrible. Bless her. What, she was such a lovely lady. Oh, I can't think about it, otherwise I shall cry. Because it does, to me, it's a little bit same to you, it's just... Oh, bless him. Oh, dear. You ought to thank your lucky stars, because not all men are like that. I know my husband wasn't when I was pregnant with my two. Didn't give a damn. He didn't. There were no flowers in the board or out like that for me when I had Claire. Or Daniel, for that matter. We used to have what did they call that? Jewelers. They've gone now. I don't know whether they've shut down, but you're best off at jewelers. But you could try eBay as well. I mean, I bought a lovely little silver baby bracelet for my friend's granddaughter in Australia. And I got a silver bracelet on eBay. A nice one. Ratner's, that's one. It were at not WH Smith's, that's the newspapers. What did they used to call it? We had one up until not that long ago. It's all gone. I mean, they've all gone, haven't they? A lot of jewelers have now. Big names. Yeah. But you could pick one up, nice one up on eBay, a silver rattle. Oh no. Look at I'm gonna say look in Argos. Look in Argos. No, it weren't Heinz. Well, it oh yeah, do that. I want to see. But oh, what they called it. Do you know, this is me all over these days. I think, in fact, even Harry's noticed he's getting bad as well at remembering stuff. I mean, he's got a brilliant memory. And just of late, he's been saying, God, what did they call that bloke? And I said, don't you start. There's enough with me not knowing things like that. I don't like that bit. Don't like that bit about getting older at all. You know, bits of senile stuff coming in now, and I'm thinking, oh my God. Oh, bless. I got a nice little silver bracelet, baby bracelet, and it was silver on eBay, and I think I only paid £12, Kev, for it, and it was a nice bracelet. Or you can even get a silver spoon, and then she can say she was born with the silver spoon in her mouth. Think on that one, will you? Samuel, thank you, Lou. That's the one. H. Samuels. We had one in workshop, and I've been there many, many, many times. He found a couple metal detectors. No, not for a silver one. Did you really? Found it? Come on. Oh, yeah. Bless you. Yeah. Hang on to, because your dad's got rid of that sewing machine I made, didn't he? Got rid of everything, didn't he? Bugger. I hope he got all decent craft stuff and he didn't get rid of it, because I know you say Alicia's got cricket, but what about all the stuff? All her dyes and... Oh, I'm hoping she has. I'm hoping she has. Well, peeps, it's 3 minutes past 8. Are we going to start quizzes? Who's up for a quiz tonight? Where's Trevor? Where's that bloody Trevor gone? Missing again. Missing in action. I'll tell him. I think he'll come on. No, I know he's busy actually, peeps. I don't really going to shout at him. Are you going to play quiz? You don't know you can cheat, Carly. You can Google anything for answers, but you've just got to be bloody quick. And make sure that you're on live chat, not top chat, because if you're on top chat, it will delay a little bit. And with my PC having its temperament difficulties, things could get a bit dodgy. So, right, I'm going to take my card off because I'm getting a bit warm. This is getting ready for the fight. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, Mike. All right. For now. Put it back on if I feel cool. If you still take for quiz, no, you're not. If you Google, you can have your phone googling while you're on PC. That's the way I did it. Right. I start looking. The first question is, on what part of the human body is the skin the thinnest? On what part of the human body is the skin thinnest? Can't be bothered to Google, I know if you know what I mean. Well done, Carly. Yes, good girl. Carly's on the board, peeps. Carly. Correct. Good on you. Okay. What was the cruise ship in the TV series The Love Boat? What was the cruise ship in the TV series The Love Boat? Yay. Need it all, Trev. Kev. Trev. Ooh, you've got half written. Kev's got half written. Big one. No, I've not seen the whole thing come up yet proper. I want the name of the ship, not the cruise line. Well done, Lou. Pacific Princess is the correct answer. So that is Lou on the board. That's Lou. You're just going to have to give me old... Just going to sharpen the pencil. I want it to... Oops. That's better. It's got no... I've not got no lead in my pencil. My age. Right. Okay. In which year did the Queen Mother reach her century? In which year did the Queen Mother reach her century? Hello, Emma. How you doing, chick? Oh, is it? Freya. It's a lovely name. Who got there first? Kev. Well done, Kev. It is 2000. So Kev's on the board. Okay. Who wrote the poem Coming Through the Rye? Who wrote the poem Coming Through the Rye? What's your full name? Carly first. Well done, Carly. Robert Burns is the correct answer. Looks like Kev's got a bit of competition going this week. What is the female bear called? What is a female bear called? Oh, bless you, did she? Well, she's away this one. Well done, Carly. Sow is correct. Hiya, Ian. How you doing, chick? Whose catchphrase was "Rock on, Tommy"? Whose catchphrase was "Rock on, Tommy"? Rock on, Tommy. Well done, Carly. It was indeed Bobby Bowles. Okie dokie. Which US state is further north, Connecticut or Massachusetts? Come on, this is one for Chris. Mind you're in Canada, aren't you, Chris? Which US state is further north, Connecticut or Massachusetts? Let me see. Well done, Kev. Massachusetts is right. What's it? Okay, who conducted the first royal TV interview in 1961? Who conducted the first royal interview, TV interview, in 1961? You can't spell, oh bless you. Don't worry about spelling. Edward the TV. Who conducted the interview, not who were they interviewing. And it was a royal interview. Peter O'Toole. What? It was on Panorama, I don't know. Mind you, that might be a clue for you, actually. Richard Dimbleby. Yes, it was. Correct. Richard Dimbleby. Who is the first Muslim ever to play for the All Blacks? Who is the first Muslim ever to play for the All Blacks? Were you losing your street cred, Kev? She's got help from a little friend, I think. Well done, Carly. Blimey. Sonny Bill Williams is the correct answer. Right. What breed of dog is a clumber? What breed of dog is a clumber? That's Lou. Spaniel is the correct answer. Well done, Lou. In which London bank did the poet T.S. Eliot work? In which London bank did the poet T.S. Eliot work? Well done. Hang on. Yeah, Kev. It suddenly jumped up. I thought, hey, oh. Well done, Kev was correct. First one there on that one. Only just. Who came Britain's youngest ever Olympian in 1960? Who became Britain's youngest ever Olympian in 1960? Correct. I was just going to say for another point, do you know what I did? And yes, you do. So You've got 2 points for that, Kev. The second point for that. In which English national park is yes to what? In which English national park is yes to? Oh, I say that's because they were only young, weren't they? Do you know how old they were? 13. He was 13 years old. Who got there first? Kev. Well done, Kev. For anybody that's unsure, I have to take the first name that comes up on my screen. If you know, I mean, a lot of you have got the answer exactly at the same time, like 816, 816, 816. But it's got to be the first one on my screen. I have to take that one. So that's the winner for that thing. Where was Nicole Kidman born? Where was Nicole Kidman born? There's no kidding, Kev. Honolulu is correct. She lived in Australia, but she was born in Honolulu. Who composed the march Crown Imperial? Who composed the march Crown Imperial? It was indeed. Well done, Kev. It was William Bolton, I mean. You put what? Yeah, you did. Yep. In which year did Nick Faldo win the Open and the US Masters? In which year did Nick Faldo win the Open and the US Masters? Well done, Kev. 1990. Nobody put anything different before. So with my mouse, it's playing silly beggars. Yeah, no, it's Kev got that one. Well done, Kev. Don't let him run away with it, Carly. We're a quarter way through. Right. Who became Prime Minister first? Was it Gladstone or Disraeli? It had to be one of them. It was indeed Disraeli. Lou. Well done, Lou. Which English sculptor lived at Much Hadham? And that's spelled Hadham. Hadham. Much Hadham. A funny name. Which English sculptor lived at Much Haddam? Who got there first? Oh, Kev, just picture Carly. Henry Moore is right. Kev is very quick off the mark, I can tell you. All right. How many were in the How many were in the 60s group, the Mamas and the Poppers? Oh, good Lord. I'll fall off my chair for this one. Never you mind he. No, Kev's got that one. It was indeed 4. I was reading all about him, actually. Well, I was reading more about Mama Cass. Do you know how long they were in a group together for, as the Mamas and the Poppers? This is not a thingy question. This is just me asking, because I know. You can't hear, can't you? Yeah. Yes, Mama Cass actually split the group up by leaving to do her solo career. Don't think she did all that well, really. I think she'd have been better off sticking to a thingy bob job. What is the collective name for tigers? What is the collective name for tigers? No, we're only together 2 years as Mamas and Poppers. Tiger armor. Yeah, Chris. Big pussy. Oh, dear me. Well done, Carly. Ambush is the correct answer. Yep. Who became New York's first billionaire mayor in 2001? Who became New York's first billionaire mayor in 2001? Clever clogs, he says. Give you a minute or two to let me know when you've sorted yourself. Carly's got that one, Bloomberg. She was correct. I thought she'd disappeared for a minute, but she's got that one. Bloomberg. Hello, Michael Bloomberg. Are you sorted, Carly? You done it, though. She's having a struggle hearing. Oh, billionaire. Yeah, the one that's got all the money. Right, over we go. What musical instrument means... Ignore that. I'll start again. What musical instruction means fast? Sometimes I just make my own words up. What musical instruction means fast? Do, re, mi, la. I'm taking it you don't know, thank you. Well done, Lou. It is presto. Like, hey, presto. So Lou got there first for that one. Okie dokie. Which UK actress played Ross's wife in Friends? Which UK actress played Ross's wife in Friends? I need a older name. Got to take Lou's. It's Helen Baxendale. That's what I was wanting. Sorry about that, Doug. Yeah, when it's anything like that, I need the whole name. Which golfer won her first Women's British Open in 1995? Which golfer won her first Women's British Open? 1995. It's a lady's name, Carly. I'm looking for the lady's golfer's name who won it. Oh, Carrie, she's done it anyway. Well done. Very good. Yes, it is indeed, Carrie. That's Carly. What is the highest mountain in Portugal? What is the highest mountain in Portugal? Go on, Kev, that's you all over, isn't it? It was indeed Mount Pico. Well done, Carly. And now then, does anybody know what the island's called? Trick question, by the way. A big one, Jesus. The island was called Pico Island. Right here, way. Who was Viscount Linley's father? Nobody's admitted to it. They're still trying to find him. Just kidding. Who was Viscount Linley's father? I'm looking for a title rather than a name. No, I've lied. Why are you putting second Earl of Snowdon? I'm going to give you second Earl of Snowdon. It was actually just Earl of Snowdon I wanted. I don't know why he put second, but that was Kev. Got the Earl of Snowdon. Okay. Which ex-Nazi became Austria's president in 1986? Which ex-Nazi became Austria's president in 1986? It was Viscount Linley's father that wanted Carla. The Earl of Snowdon. Ex-Nazi became Austria's president in 1986. What Kev said. Oh, right. Yeah, Kev's right. I didn't see you done it. Okey pokey. Leopard bloom is the central character in which novel? Sorry, got a bit mixed up. I'll do it again. Leopard. It's not leopard. I'm talking rubbish. Leopold Bloom. Leopold Bloom is the central character in which novel? Get it right. I want to one of these days. Yes, Kev, it is Ulysses. James Joyce. Right. Are we all sitting comfortably? You're lip reading me. Oh my poor God, you so poor little bugger. What is the name of the world's largest gulf? What is the name of the world's largest gulf? I'm trying to project my voice a bit more for you. Numbum. Well done, Carly. It is indeed Gulf of Mexico. Yep. Which 1980s TV series starred Emma Thompson and Robbie Coltrane? Which 1980s television series starred Emma Thompson and Robbie Coltrane? Right back to go. There's nothing to worry about. Well done, Carly. Got that one. Tutti Frutti is the correct answer. All right. What type of fruit is a bullace or bullace? I'll spell it B-U-L-L-A-C-E. Bullace. I've never heard of it personally, but you've done a good job learning it from somebody with no blooming teeth. My lips flap about all over. Well, Kev was there first with plum, which is actually the answer I was looking for. So well done, Kev. I've never heard of that. What's a whimper fruit? Never heard of a whimper fruit. Martin Adams and Phil Taylor were both 2010 world champions in which sport? I know this. I just know this. Martin Adams and Phil Taylor were both 2010 champions, world champions, in which sport? Well done, Carly, got darts. Hold on, Carla. Right, peeps, we're halfway through and on to part 2. So I just turn over the page, like so. And then I've got to turn over this page as well. Ouch! Oh, I've just nipped myself. Not to be done. Ow, that hurt. Right here, way. Oh, I nearly read your answer instead of question. I did that other week, didn't I? Who was the Swedish Prime Minister assassinated in 1986? Who was the Swedish Prime Minister assassinated in 1986? Well done, Carly. Well done indeed. Okay. Which Lord Chancellor died in 1535 defending his principles? Which Lord Chancellor died in 1535 defending his principles? Am I having to put Carly in naughty book, Kev? Well done, Carly. It was indeed. Thomas More is the correct answer. Yes, definitely. We have a naughty book if you get too cocky and win and beat Kevin answers. On which island did the poet Robert Graves live? On which island did the poet Robert Graves live? Oi. Don't worry, you're not winning no book, don't. You don't know that one. Don't let him put you off. It was indeed mediocre, yeah. That's Kev's. Which 4 US presidents can be seen at Mount Rushmore? Which 4 US presidents can be seen at Mount Rushmore? I'd love to go there and see that, you know. What Kev said. Jefferson, Washington, Jefferson. Yeah, that's Kev. Kev got that one. Got him in quick. Kev. Right here, we. Next one. I can hear water gurgling in this corner, but there's no water pipes out. I don't know what's happening. What is Count Basie's first name? What is Count Basie's first name? Larry Curly Moans. I'm made of stone. Don't be put off, Carla. Don't let him bother you. You're not going to hurt you. I won't let him. Nice to see him get a bit of competition, if I'm honest. He's been getting off like too easy lately. I like that. William is correct, Lou. That's how I know. Which poet wrote the Barrack Room Ballads? Which poet wrote the Barrack Room Ballads? Mister. Oh, I am sorry. I'm trying to keep you as plain as I can. Yes, Rudyard Kipling is correct. That's okay. What is the world's smallest species of bear? What is the world's smallest species of bear? Gummy bear. That's right, Chris. Gummy bear. I'll try to. I will. I'll try to. Well, Carly actually got that. She put son, so yes, that was Carly's. Right. I'm going to read questions slower for Carly. Right, she's having to lip read. How old was Bjorn Borg when he retired from mainstream tennis? How old was Bjorn Borg when he retired from mainstream tennis? Can't be easy with him having no teeth either. But with red pen. Yeah, that's right, Kev. Was that better, Carly? Right. What was the name of the first orbital space station? What was the name of the first orbital space station? No. Nope. Tin of beans. Yeah. I don't know whether the operative word is orbital. Maybe the other one was just that salute were just stuck up there. No, that's not the answer, Kev, that I'm looking for. The first orbital space station, that's the thing. I will check my answer to make sure I've not made a boo-boo, but oh, 252 weirdos in there. No, I've not got it wrong. No. What's 1971 about? I've not got a date of any kind. Just the name of the first orbital space station. Tiangong. No. It's no. I've checked the answer I've got with the book, and I've got it down right, so you're wrong. Can you not think of other early space stations? Maybe, I don't know. It's supposed to be the first one that was going around. Not Sputnik. That weren't a space station. That was just what they call it, weren't it? I forgot what they call them. Tell you. That was just a Sputnik, were a satellite, weren't it? Yeah. No, proton. No. Am I going to have to tell you? No, not me. I'm going to have to tell you, aren't I, what the answer is. I am absolutely shocked because I wouldn't say I'd know this, but I do recognise the name of it. So, it's like in my head. So there's a lot of things. Right. The actual name of the first orbital space station was Skylab. So nobody gets that point. Very, 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 very sorry. 0. Okay. And I put a star outside of it. Right. Who succeeded King Hussein of Jordan in 1999? Who succeeded King Hussein of Jordan in 1999? He tells it to chuck to bone up, biscuit up. Well, I can only go on what I've got in here, Trevor. I'll call you Trevor again. But I've just checked me. Oh, one of them there. I've got a dead bug on my book. Never noticed that before. Oh, that bloody spider last week. Hang on. I don't know where I'm at now. What did I say? 252. 253. My clips popped off again. Right. I've got it here. Answer to that question is Skylab. Carly got Abdullah first. So that's Carly, King Abdullah. Well done, Carly. All right. Can only go on what I've got a flower. I ain't got any dates. It don't give me any dates in it. It just gives me name it thing. Which British writer won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1932? Which British writer won the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1932? Well done, Carly. It was John Galsworthy. Okie dokie. Right, which darts champion is nicknamed the Crafty Cockney? Which darts champion, it's so easy this, is nicknamed the Crafty Cockney? If you don't know this, you're going to get shot, because I know what this is without looking. In fact, I can't understand it. It was indeed Bristow. I'll take that, Carly. Bristow is correct. Eric Bristow, Carly. What is the official language of Liechtenstein? Oh, I can't even pronounce it. What is the official language of Liechtenstein? I hope you've got that, Carly, because I can't say it in different. Did you? Did you win, Lou? I don't know whether I actually. Just going back a minute. Oh, got that first. I've got that one. Hold on, Kev. Just bear with a minute, please. I just want to check. Yeah, all right. I didn't know whether I'd missed some points, so I'm just checking up. So, German was the answer to that one, and that was Kev. All right, next. The film Somebody Up There Likes Me is about which boxer? The film Somebody Up There Likes Me is about a boxer. Which boxer? Don't worry. Yes, it was Rocky Calciavo. Oopsie daisy, come on. Okie dokie. London's Green Park tube station was formerly called what? London's Green Park tube station was formerly called what? Your finger's a bit sleepy. Let me see. Carly's got that one. Well done, girl. Dover Street, the correct answer. Okay. The island of Ithaca, I'll spell it, but I bloody well can't pronounce it. The island of Ithaca, which is Ithaca. Ithaca or Ithaca is in which sea? I hate to tell you this, Kev, but Greece is not a sea. Well done, well done. Ionian is correct. That's Kev. Only just, she nearly pipped you again. Right, we're 3/4 way through, peeps. Doing very well. That Percy's still here. I've not seen much of Percy. In fact, he's not answered tonight. Is he not playing? Or has he gone? Anyway. Who was the first UK footballer to notch up 1,000 top-level games? Who was the first UK footballer to notch up 1,000 top-level games? I've just seen it. No, not Ryan Giggs, not Peter Shilton. Not Shilton. No, it's somebody totally different, Carla. Carla, I'm calling you Carla now. Bloody hell. Tell you. I'll repeat the question. Who was the first? No, neither of those. No, Percy. I was thinking you were gone, Percy. Who was the first UK footballer to notch up 1,000 top-level games? None of those. Not Trevor Francis. I mean, I'm assuming that they're all obviously all good players, but it's not a sport I care about a bunch at all. And it's doctor. Just having from me doctor. Nope, none of the above. None of the above. Oh dear. Pelly's not a UK footballer. No. Not Stanley Matthews. Oh, I kind to tell you, don't I? Well, he should have been. I'm going to nip back up and just make sure I've not missed anything, but Hi, Marlon. How you doing, chick? Nice to see you, though. No, none of those at all. So I'm going to tell you. Whoops. Hey, yo, what's going on here? This mouse is wanting to run around my desk on its own. The answer was Pat Jennings. Don't shoot the messenger. That's the answer I have, Pat Jennings. So nobody gets that one either. And I'll put a little, what is it, outside of that question. Just slept off your night shift. Yep, Pat Jennings. Right, what is measured in meters per second? What is measured in meters per second? I mean, what did I do? Oh, what did I do? Good Lord. Well done, Marlon. Velocity is the correct answer. Marlon, straight away on the board. Okie dokie. Who shared the 1978 Nobel Peace Prize? Who shared the 1978 Nobel Peace Prize? So I need 2 names. I need more than 1 name, peeps. There's 2 names. So I'm not telling you who's right and wrong until I know they've got both. We're on the last 16. Oh, we've done, so 14 left. Nearly done. Frederick William Clark, no. Abbott and Costello. No, Carly's got what? I'm going to give Carly 1 point for the one she's got. And a point for anybody or even. Oh, yeah, go on. Nip to the low. We'll be waiting. We'll wait for you, Carly. Yeah, there's another one. There's another name on there. There's 2. It was shared. Who shared the 1978 Nobel Peace Prize. No. Not Desmond Tutu. Desmond Tutu. No. Twenty. That's the one Carly got. Anwar Sadat. Ooh. So she's already got the point for that one. It's another one that we want. Oh, right, you've got it. 1 point for Kev for the other one. So Carly got a point and Kev got a point then. So 1 for you and 1 for Carly. There we go, you see. Just wait for Carly to come back. She just nipped to her. She's just nipped to spend a penny. Should not be many minutes. Sing la 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 la. Shall I sing? La 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 la. No, maybe not. Oh, you're back here. That's all right, Chuck. You're forgiven, no problem. What is a Polynesian garland of flowers or shells called? What is a Polynesian garland of flowers or shells called? No, she don't mean you were coming out, you dozy bugger. I think I know what you mean, Chris. Yeah, it's a Lee. Lei. Well, Carly got the name right, so I'll give Carly that, but I'll give you a point for you trying. Because you've not got one yet, Chris, so I'm going to put you in. There you go. And a point for Carly. All right. Elijah Blue Allen is the son of which US singer stroke actress? Elijah Blue Allen. Sorry, Alan. It's Alan, not an M at end, it's an N. Elijah Blue Allen is the son of which US singer stroke actress? Kev got that. It is indeed Shares. I couldn't think where I was supposed to write them for a minute. Right. What was the last movie watched by gangster John Dillinger? What was the last movie watched by gangster John Dillinger? It was Kev. Manhattan Melodrama is the correct answer. Well done, Kev. Right, next question. Why did several countries boycott the 1956 Olympics? Why did several countries boycott the 1956 Olympics? Hello. Have you been outside for a tinkle? And now you've come back in. I'm not playing, I'm busy. Because they were grumpy. Yeah. IOC refusal. No, I don't know. No. Cuba, Egypt invaded by Israel. No. Suez crisis, Cuba crisis. Because they were grumpy, I think. Egypt invaded by Israel. No. I'll give you a clue. Something similar is happening now. If that gives you any kind, something very similar is actually happening now. No, not COVID. No, not in 1956, golly. There was a crisis, but it's what the crisis was that's the... No, not living crisis. Has everybody else gone to sleep? Bunny Carly trying? Willy Wonka's chocolate factory closed. Oh, Marlon, you got it. I'm sure some would have wished that was the reason. What's the question again? The question is, why did several countries boycott the 1956 Olympics? Not NATO expansion, no. Love the movie. Yeah, I do. I've got it. I've got the new one with Johnny Depp and it's good. If you've not seen, I mean, don't get me wrong. It was brilliant first time round. It didn't need doing again. But when Johnny Depp did it again, and he made a brilliant job of it, and it's absolutely brilliant film. But I like both versions. No, not a protest. Not NATO expansion. I've just actually, I'm going to give you that, Carly. Sort of. Yeah, Soviets in Hungary, but Hungarian resolution, I should say. I'm going to give that to Carly because she was the closest for quite some time, so Carly gets that point. But I will give you one as well, Marlon, because you hit it on the head. So I'm going to give Marlon a point as well. Marlon and Carly. All right, got to be fair. Got to be fair, haven't I? Right. Which desert contains elephants, lions, and giraffe? Which desert contains elephants, lions, and giraffes? Nambin, it's that's right, near enough, Carly. That's Carly one. Close enough. It was Namid, but she's got Namin. Nambin. That's close enough for me. I was trying to think because I were in. We went to Kenya and we went to Savo Reserve, and we saw all those. We didn't see. Oh yeah, we did lions. I said, "Well, I've not seen any tigers." And my daughter, who was very young at the time, said, "Mum, there aren't no tigers in Africa." And I said, "Well, they ought to be." Yeah, I don't know. In which city was Tony Blair born? In which city was Tony Blair born? He should have been drowned at birth. You like custard on your dessert, you do, don't you? Well done. Wow, well done, Carly. Edinburgh is correct. Who played the title role in the film Annie? And no, it wasn't me. Who played the title role in the film Annie? Full name, Carly, don't. Yeah, you've got the name right, but I need a full name, both first and second name. We don't know these, but these all know that, you see. Oh, don't you took my coffee off the floor?
Where do you want it? Pick her up.
On there. That's what that's there for. Thank you. Who stood on his chuffing biscuit? Yes, Carly, that's right. Well done. All righty. Which US erotic dancer took Paris by storm in the 1920s? Oh, misery guts, you mean? Don't bother with him. What is the... wait a minute. Where am I? Which US erotic dancer took Paris by storm in the 1920s? It's gone quiet as mum on video chat, has it? Anybody? I'll ask it again. Which US, yeah, here we go. Which US erotic dancer took Paris by storm in the 1920s? Erotic dancer from the US. Well done, Marlon. Yes, it was Josephine Baker. Well done. What was the title of the BBC's first early morning TV show? What was the title of the BBC's first early morning TV show? Who's cute? That Josephine Baker, is she? Well done, Carla. BBC Breakfast Time. Okay. How many Confederate States of America were there? $11. Well done, Carly. It was 11. Let me back up a little bit, because the first BBC early breakfast show, does anybody know this? This is one of the questions on here. Who were the first presenters? Sorry, who were the first presenters of that breakfast show? Anybody know the first? Frank and Selena. Well done, Carla. What in show business? Sorry. What in show business is an I'm going to spell this, so get ready. ECDYSIAST. So dizziast. What in show business is an ecdysiast? Oh my God. Right. What in show business is an ecdysiast? A tongue twister. You'd think so, wouldn't you? Next to last one anyway, this one. Only one more question after this. Where's Kev disappeared? Anybody know what an ecdysiast is? It can when I can't pronounce things, doesn't it? It makes it awkward for you. That's hot. Nobody? Is Kev still here? Are you still with me, Kev? And Percy? This is more likely to be interesting. This particular question would really most likely be more interesting to men than women. Just saying. Just a bit of a... I'm thinking that we've lost everybody. We've lost Kevin. We lost Kev, and have we lost Percy? Lou? What was that question? Oh, that was the question. That's it. That's the question. Hey, Dicey asked. That is the question. Does anybody know what it is? Sort of, Chris, but there's a little bit more involved. Use your imagination. Yes. I'm going to give you that, Carly, because yes, a striptease artist is the correct answer. Okay. And final question. In the nursery rhyme, what did the crooked man find? In the nursery rhyme, what did the crooked man find? He did indeed, Percy. Well done. That's your first one, Percy. That's Percy's first one, and that was it. That was the end of the quiz. So, right, I'm going to tot up now. How many who's got what? So, we've got Chris with 1. Well done. Percy 1. Marlon with 3. Well done, Marlon. Lou with 6. And then we have a clear winner, but a very narrow margin. next to the last, first. So number 2 was Kev with 26 answers. Carly won today with 29. No, it's Carly that's won tonight. Well done, Carly. Well done, everybody. They're not easy questions. This is why we make it fun that you can cheat. I won't flaming know all these. Yes, Carly, first time doing quiz and won. Well done, girl. Make us proud. So, just turn that over. Got all next week's quiz done, ready for next week. You couldn't hear at all. Is there any... Yeah, because as I say, having no teeth and that, it must be very difficult to hear, to try lip reading. All right. Well, got to agree with you there. Everybody needs a good night's sleep. I'm looking forward to getting one tonight. And I was sat up with a crossword till about 1 in the morning. Might have even been later. And I woke up at 5:15 and couldn't get back to sleep. Yeah, well done. Mm, yeah. So hopefully I might get a decent night's sleep tonight because um, things to do tomorrow. I'm shopping with my daughter in the morning, and I hope I feel a bit more lively. Oh, bless you. Well, you did well. I mean, you did really well to come, get as many as you did. I mean, your first quid, you did very well. Very well. So, yeah, I'm hoping I'm feeling up to it tomorrow. Just that I get a good night's sleep. But I can't guarantee getting a decent night's sleep. I don't know where it is. Sometimes I can, time it yesterday. I don't think I got up 10:15 yesterday, tell you. So, but quarter past 5 is ridiculous. Other Friday, about 3 weeks ago, we went to bed. I sat and did my crossword. I only do crosswords because my Kindle book is not playing like it should. And he keeps saying to me, "Oh, buy another." That's all very well, but I've got 400 books on my Kindle that I've not read. And I don't know how you transfer them from one to another. Did she, bless her? Oh, bless her. Oh, I do miss her. I miss her so much. She's talking about your daughter, here. I'm telling her. I'm reporting you to what is up here. Yeah, I don't know. My Kindle, it just won't come on properly. It just keeps going up onto it. It's fully charged and everything. And for a while, I was managing to, fiddle it a bit so that I could get it to stay on. But now it don't come on at all. It just goes on to, it brings what they call it, charging symbol up, and it's fully charged. So it don't want to play. I've had it a long while. Well, you were close, Kev. You got 26 points, but Carly just pipped you with 29. But it wasn't bad lose. You did very well, both of you. I think she did very well for a first quiz. So, bit of future competition for you there, Kev. I thought you'd run away. I thought, oh, he's run away. Never mind. It's next week's all sat there ready, waiting to be done. I've already made it out. I did 2 yesterday, but there's like 4 pages in the book to write down, number and write down in my big book so that I can just see answers without having to flick backwards and forwards. And sometimes it just seems to be a bit of a drag doing it. I don't mind if I'm not getting pestered, but when I've got little and pestering me, Poppy, wanting to come up on my knee and then wanting to go down, then wanting to get on. So I try to do it Yeah, new competitor. With red permanenting, oh my word. Oh my word. She's starting as she means to go on, I'll tell you, Kevin. You can't take on a pregnant woman. She's all force. Those women with tough old bods. I used to be. You were both very close. It were like that. It would, you know. 1 minute it was Kevin in front, then it was Carl. Oh, she just got one in front, and then he gets more, and then, you know. So it were backwards and forwards a little bit. Oh, you have a cunning plan, dear. Ah, good job you don't know where you live, Carla. You'd have you kidnapped. He'd do out to win. He can't stand competition, that's what it is. Night, night, Dee. Thanks for coming, Duck. I hope you're feeling better soon. Think about me tomorrow when I'm sending my what's it in. Just hope they don't find anything nasty. You're blue, cough, cough. I don't know. Ah. So, anybody got holiday plans? Where you going and how long for? And why aren't you inviting me? I want to go on holiday. No, I don't. Not really. Harry said he'd like to go on a cruise. He's terrified of water. He doesn't like bloody ferries, so I don't know how he'd go on with a cruise. I mean, I went on a cruise. We went to. It was actually a ship repositioning. So we flew out to Barbados, picked cruise ship up. From there, did all round Caribbean, and then we come back across Atlantic and round Mediterranean. And we got some really rough, choppy water in the bloody ocean, I'll tell you. But, oh, bless you. Good. You enjoy it, Duck. Yeah. The problem was it was very cold as well on ship when we were on Atlantic coming back. And it's a 3-day job. I don't know whether that's what it's supposed to be, but it's a 3-day job. 3 days at sea. And it was rough. And bitter cold. But apparently the captain was, I forgot what nationality he was now. I think he was Italian or Austrian, I can't remember. Anyway, he weren't an Englishman. And he wouldn't put the stabilizers out because it would slow us down. It would slow the boat down even more. And we got to stick to a timetable. We got to get to Madeira for this particular day at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, we didn't get there in time. We got there at about 10 o'clock at night. So we'd all been into dinner in the evening, and then we were allowed to go off ship for a wander around on, on island for a bit. And but we couldn't stay out long, because if the ship would have stayed in at the dock, he would have had to pay mooring fees, apparently. So we'd got about a couple of hours to wander about. Can't say that Madeira had a lot for me at night. The only thing I thought was really nice was that you could see there's a church right on top. It's just like a rock, Madeira. It's just like a rock with a church on top, all lit up. And then it's just like very religious people that live on Madeira. But that were it. But the actual prom was lovely. I mean, where we were docked, there were a restaurant on water, boat restaurant, and there were like all these, there were lights along, you could walk along, it were lovely benches, really nice. But we couldn't enjoy it, we hadn't got long enough to stay. Okay, Trev. Oh dear, Trev. Bloody hell, I've got Trevor on brain. Trevor, where are you? You're supposed to be near tonight. I'm telling him off. Oh dear. But yeah, that, we had a lovely cruise. But I know he wouldn't like it. I know he wouldn't. But what I would like to have done, I would have loved to have gone round Norway into fjords and seen whales. Gone whale watching, or even further up, even. You know, like round Iceland. Ha 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 ha, did it? Bless. Yeah, so I don't think Harry would like a cruise very much. Plus, Harry doesn't do fancy food. He's a very, very plain food man, which can be a little bit tedious for some of us, but anyway. And on board, usually, you dine in the main dining room at night. There are other restaurants you can go to eat, you know, where you can dress casually, but you're supposed to dress up. It is, it's dinner jackets and ladies in the finery in the main dining room, and it's lovely. It really is. But he doesn't eat like that. He wouldn't. So he wouldn't enjoy it. I mean, he'd feel really lost, really left out, or out of place is probably, you know, right, more like it. So, no, I'd love to just go whale watching or whatever. I'm not bothered about fancy cruises. I've done that, been there, done that. Very nearly got t-shirt. But yeah. And apart from which, Poppy doesn't like me going to shops on a Tuesday. She goes absolutely spare in the morning. Soon as I get dressed in the morning and she sees me putting my socks and my shoes on, she knows. And she starts clawing at me, jumping on me, trying to scratch at me, and you know, and Harry end up, he has to grab her and hold her on his knee till I can get my coat on. So I leave everything while very much last minute. And then I get my coat, put my coat on. He's got hold her, I get my stick, my shopping bags and what have you. And I go and stand, we've got like, I call air thingy. We've got two doors. You can stand in between. We lock this one in the door. And postman, if you've got any parcels, you can just put them in out the door. And it's like a little, I call it air hatch. Just for something to call it, really. But yeah, and postman can just drop parcels straight indoors. In fact, he usually puts letters in there. Don't bother going around to the letterbox because we've got a great big palm tree right in front of the front door, and it catches you when you're walking by it. So he just chucks everything in the porch now. So I go and stand in between them two doors, watching for her pulling up. As soon as she pulls up, I'm off. I've got to say, it's the best holiday I've ever had, ever. Cruising was unbelievable. I even went in casino 2 nights and I won. Not a lot. I didn't bet a lot. I allowed myself £25. First night, I come out with 50, so I doubled my money. Second night, I only took 25 in, so I'd still got my original 25 per away. So I was playing on my winnings, and I come out again with about 75 quid. So yeah, it was good fun. That I enjoyed that. I was playing on roulette table. I hadn't got a clue what I was doing. I was just chucking them on numbers. But my daughter's birthday is 22nd of May, so I kept putting my things on 22 and 5, and it kept coming up for me. What can I say? So yeah. But it was lovely. It was lovely. Only thing that weren't so good were it were rough coming back. Coming across. I mean, it weren't as bad as some of these on television tables and things around. It were not like that at all. but you could, it did rock you out a bit. And unfortunately, my husband, Ernie, he'd been having a lot of trouble with his ears. And we didn't know really what it were. And they said he'd got, is it Raynaud's disease in your ears? Something like that anyway. He got problems in his balance. So it really made him feel poorly, really poorly. So he was miserable, which didn't help. Didn't make my holiday any better, did it? But it just happened that some friends of ours we didn't know were actually in queue waiting to get on ship when we come round from our flight. So we ended up spending, and it were an 18-night cruise. And we even got a letter through under the door, pushed under the door, the morning that we were docking in Palma in Mallorca, to say that if we wanted to stay on board, everything stays the same cabin and everything. It was only going to be £100 each for us to stay on for the week. And I couldn't do it because I didn't want to leave kids any longer. It weren't fair to leave them as it were. It was bad enough for leaving them all that time. So we came home, but we could have done. And it weren't that expensive. I mean, your food's all in anyway, but it's just your drinks. And you don't pay for your drinks as you have them. You give them your room, your cabin number, and they send you a bill a month after you've got off ship. So you've got time to save your money up anyway. And we'd allowed ourselves quite a bit of spending money. Yeah, like a front quiz. Oh, yeah, well, bless you for coming. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So, yeah, I'm going to get off because it's 9:45. I've got to go on my nebs. I've been on my nebulizer, actually, before I come on tonight because I'm telling you, I'm feeling a bit itch. But I didn't want to miss it. I don't like missing quiz if I don't have to, I sometimes have to drag myself in here. But I didn't have a lot to do, as you know. I only just sit here. And I'd already written it all out, so I do enjoy it, quiz, because I enjoy company. You're all a good bunch, and you never let me down, bless you. So, yeah. But I have got to go back in there, up my meds to take, and go back on my nebulizer and that. But I will be back here next Monday. Same time, same place, peeps. I don't go very far. So take care, everybody. It's been lovely having your company, and I'll hopefully see you all again next week. Bye. I'm saying bye, and I can't find a thingy to shut you off.